and welcome to Let's Get Cooking. I'm Lily, and today I'm going to show you how to make English muffins, just like these. Let's get cooking! For the recipe today, you're going to need cornmeal, instant yeast, salt, buttermilk, butter, sugar, and flour. Now you're going to mix in a bowl 3½ cups of bread flour, 3 1/4 teaspoons of sugar, 1½ teaspoons of sea salt, 1 3/4 of a teaspoon of instant yeast. Now we're going to stir this all together. Alright, now we're going to take 1½ cups of buttermilk and we're going to mix it in our mixture here. And we'll stir this. Now I'm going to take my dough and put it on my stand mixer, and I'm going to be using a dough hook. This will be a fairly stiff dough, and we're going to do this for 6 to 8 minutes on medium-low speed. Now we're going to remove this from our stand mixer. And we're going to loosely cover. We're going to leave this for 1 to 1½ hours, and it should double its size. Okay, so here I have the dough that we just made on my flour countertop. And what I'm going to do is take a cookie sheet, and I'm going to grease it. And then take some cornmeal and put it on top of my sheet. Now I'm going to move back over here, and what I'm going to do is cut this into 10 pieces. And I'm going to make them into balls. And I'm going to put them on my cookie sheet. Then I'm going to put more cornmeal on top of them. Now I will cover this with saran wrap. And let stay on my counter for 1 to 1½ hours, and they will pretty much double their size. I've preheated my oven to 350 degrees. And I'm going to put a cookie sheet in there. I have some baking rings here. As you can see, I made them. They're a tuna can with the top and bottom taken off of it, and I've put some butter inside. So here I have a cast iron skillet, and it's on low heat. I've put my baking rings in it, And I'm going to take a small piece of butter and put it at the bottom. Then I will take my English muffin and I'm going to put it inside. It will be my form for it. So I'm going to do this to each. And these will take around 8 to 10 minutes to cook on both sides. And here they are cooking. So I just completely turned my baking ring over, and as you can see, my English muffin's a little bit brown. I probably should have only cooked it for 5 minutes, and I cooked mine for 6. And now that I flipped it, I'm just going to leave it for a couple more minutes. Now I'm going to take these and put them on the cookie sheet that I put in the oven earlier, and I'm going to cook them for around 6 to 8 minutes. As you can imagine, I have to do this a few more times till all the dough balls go through this process. Alright, here are my second batch, and my first batch is in the oven right now. I think one of the hardest parts about this recipe is making sure that while you're cooking your second batch, that your first batch isn't burning in the oven. Once you try these muffins, you'll never be able to try the store ones again. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Let's Get Cookin'. We hope you're enjoying our recipe. We surely are.